Hi there, it's Joe the Rocket Slayer, spending time in the mountains in the Uintas with Cliff the Rocket Slayer, or the Rocket Man. And today you're going to have me showing you how we spent a week in the Uintas with our trailer and traveling. Sorry about that. I couldn't see my hair until I looked at the movie or the video. So I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to start talking about how we spent the last week in the Uintas. We have a pop-up tent trailer and I'm inside of it right now. So I'm going to turn this around. Here is our tent trailer. That over there is the smaller bed. It's a full size and we use that for our closet, her closet and his closet. And there's space if we want to, if I want to lay down or something. The windows are all open, getting fresh air. And then here's the table, which actually turns into supposed to be a double bed. I would say it's more like a single. And we have our little stove over here where we make coffee and we can cook in here. We don't, just because of the closeness and we don't want to burn it up. On this table, I have all of my crafts, what I do while I'm up here. I'm making cat coasters, I'm reading, I do word search, and I am crocheting a Afghan. There's 2 of the squares. I've got 14 left still at home. I got 48 to make, so I'm not close yet. Anyway, and over here we have our bedroom. The queen size bed, which we put a 3 or 4 inch inflatable mattress on. It's very comfortable. And then here's the sink with all of our medication, and we got something charging there. It's just a nice little quiet place. We do have a refrigerator, which is down underneath there. Oops, showing the garbage. Sorry about that. We do have a garbage can. So, and I have a couple of rugs that are here. So now we're going to go out the door. And out here on this side, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. I may have to move out where it hits in the sun. This is actually a grill that came with the trailer. We cooked pancakes on it. We cooked, what else did we, hot dogs on it. It's a really nice little grill. We took the top off of it. This piece right here comes off. And we set our oven on it and baked cookies yesterday. Cliff brings his saw and the generator, of course, to charge our batteries. Over here we have, let me tell you, when you're planning meals for a week, it takes 2 coolers. I have one with condiments and drinks, and that kind of stuff in it, and the other one has our food. I do pre-cook food. I pre-cooked chili and froze it, and spaghetti sauce and froze it, and also chili verde and froze it. And then I had some other things. We had hamburgers and we have brats, and there's other things we have. And in the back of my car, that's where we put the food and stuff at night, because there is a chance that bears may come. So any kind of food you have to put inside somewhere, and we use the car to do that and then lock it up. Then I'm going to pan around here. This is our campground. We are at Lily Lake, which last year I did a little bit of a snippet on one of Cliff's videos about the park itself, or the campground itself. It does have 14 spaces. We are in space 14. And there's my Chase Lounge. I read from there. Sometimes I'll crochet, but it's kind of hard. So basically I read or just sit and rest. Now we're going to go into the kitchen. In the kitchen, we prepare. This crate here, the purple one, has all of our dishes in it. Pans, bowls, silverware, utensils, anything we might need to cook with, we have in there. We do have a flat griddle that we cook with. Just a lot of different things that we actually cook with. And then here's our stove. We always bring a stove because this is how we cook. This is what I call our big boy, because it's kind of bigger. It's only got 2 burners, but it's bigger than the smaller ones. Cliff actually still has the one that he bought, or not he bought, that he got from his parents when they used to go camping when he was a kid, that we bring it sometimes for a short weekend. It's smaller. It still has 2 burners, but it's a little bit smaller. He also has one that has 3 burners. He loves his Coleman, let me tell you. Over here in this blue crate now, this is where we keep our canned goods, our anything we might need, like cookies, or I keep fruit in there. I keep sometimes this trip, it has all of the extra things, anything that we might need to go with the meals that I had already planned. Then there's our dish pans. We wash dishes every meal, after every meal, if we need to. At lunch, sometimes sandwiches, we don't. And then this tray right here, I got online, and it folds up flat, and it sits down in the side of our crate that has all of our dishes in it. And it's just really nice to have for draining. And those pans are called pop-ups. They actually go down, and they are very easy to store. So if you don't have a lot of space and you want to go camping, they weren't too expensive. I got them online. Just collapsible dish drainers is what they're called. They actually have a drain in the bottom that comes out, so you can drain them that way. I don't always do it that way. Usually I just dump them out and wipe them out, but they do collapse. See if I can get it to collapse for you here. There we go. They collapse down and they become very flat. They stack together flat, and they fit in our little bowl, our container for our dishes. So everything is condensed into a small crate. Over here I have what I call my picnic basket. Now I don't always bring this, but because it was a week, I decided that maybe I better, for chips and bread and buns and extra trash bags, that kind of stuff, I put in the little picnic baskets because we were going to be here a full 6 days. So, and of course there's 2 of Cliff's lanterns. And when Cliff brings lanterns, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, he brings a ton of lanterns. I think he brought 8. I'm not sure. He could correct that probably if he were here. But he's off hiking, and I'm doing this video so that you can see where we spent the last week. And if you look out that way, you can see, I'll try to bring it in. There is a lake out there, and there's one over there. That one over there is Lost Lake. This one over here is Lily Lake. Let's go back down a little bit, get going, continue. This blue container here, I'm going to get out in the sun. Hopefully it doesn't affect the pictures too bad. That blue container has, I think it has 5 gallons. It may only have 3 of water that we use for cooking and cleaning and whatever we need to do. And then over here, we do have a gallon one that we use for drinking water and that kind of stuff. This black crate here is Cliff's. I got everything you need to fix anything you want. And it is full of stuff to fix things. Oops, I saw my licorice in there. You must have put it in there last night after I went to bed. Anyway, and here's our fire pit. And we always bring an extra chair. Anytime you want to come visit us, just pop us a line, and if you're our friends, you'll know where we're at. If not, and you want to stop and visit us, just check out and see where we're at. You can hear Cliff on American Rocket Man Productions on YouTube, which is where you'll probably see this video. Over here, we have what I call the axe station. This is where Cliff chops wood and gets it ready for our fires that we have. And we are fairly close to the restroom, which I request. And I'll go this way. Now you can see a picture of our pop-up. It has a canopy. It's all amazing how we put things together and get it all together. It all packs up and it goes all back into either his truck, my Bronco, or the tent trailer. And then we close it all up and we take it home. It was a wonderful week here, and we only had rain one day. And if you want any information on all the parks up here, the campgrounds, you can go to, I think it's camputah.gov, if I remember right. And you can find all the different campsites up here, how many campsites they have. Most of them are reservable during the summer, so you do have to reserve them. But this week has been amazing, and I'm so grateful that Cliff joins or invites me to be a part of his camping adventure. He loves to hike and he loves to camp. Hopefully, for many, many years to come, we'll be able to do that. And I hope you enjoyed this video of how to spend a week in the Uintas. For now, Joe out.